In this video, we'll be taking a look at all today's NBA matchups, and I'll break them all down with free winning picks so you can bet smarter and win bigger. But first, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell so you get our picks the second they drop, because when the lines move, the early birds cash in. And if you want the full winning sport picks experience, head over to wspicks.com and check out our VIP packages, or grab a free consultation with one of our professional sports consultants for the sharpest edge you'll find anywhere. That's where the real plays live. We are your bookmaker's worst nightmare. These are the games we're hammering, the ones the books can't afford you to bet. This is winning sport picks. The free picks are about to drop, and they're coming in hot. We start with Milwaukee taking on Charlotte, and this is a spot where the market is quietly telling you a lot. Milwaukee is laying 2.5 on the road, and despite public perception, this line hasn't ballooned the way casual bettors expect it to. That tells you books are comfortable with Hornets money coming in, especially at home, where they tend to slow pace and force half-court possessions. The total sitting at 227.5 also points toward a controlled game rather than a track meet, which favors the underdog staying inside the number. The value here lines up with Charlotte catching points, and with the tempo projection, the under makes sense as well. The pick here is Charlotte +3 and under 227.5. Next up is Phoenix versus Washington, and this is a classic inflated road favorite situation. Phoenix is laying 10 on the road, and that's a massive number for a team traveling into a spot, where Washington historically plays better than the market gives them credit for. The spread hasn't moved off that key number, which tells you books are daring bettors to lay it. The total is posted at 232, and this game profile screams inefficiency, late clock possessions, and stretches of scoring droughts. That favors the dog and the under once again. The pick in this one is Washington +10 and under 232. Now we move to Orlando against Toronto, and this is one of those sneaky value spots that sharp bettors love. Orlando is laying 1.5 on the road, but Toronto is catching 2 at home depending on the shop, and that discrepancy alone tells you this line is fragile. Toronto's cover probability is significantly higher, and the market hasn't shown confidence pushing Orlando any further. The total at 221 is modest by today's NBA standards, but the pace profile still leans slower than public perception. The play here is Toronto +2 and under 221. Next is Denver traveling to Miami, and this game has sharp written all over it. Denver is laying 2.5 on the road, yet Miami is catching 2.5 at home with strong cover probability. That's a red flag for anyone blindly backing the favorite. The total at 244 looks inflated, especially for a game that projects into long possessions and physical half-court play. When you see this combination, road favorite, inflated total, and strong home dog metrics, you fade the public. The pick here is Miami +2.5 and under 244. Then we have Golden State against Brooklyn, and this one stands out immediately. Golden State is laying 4 on the road, but Brooklyn is catching 4.5 with a strong cover probability edge. On top of that, the total is sitting at 221, and the over has one of the strongest expected value signals on the entire slate. That tells you books expect scoring runs and transition opportunities despite the modest number. This is one of those games where the side and total don't correlate, and you take them independently. The picks here are Brooklyn +4.5 and over 221. Finally, we close with Minnesota versus Chicago, and this is another sharp dog spot. Minnesota is laying 6.5 on the road, but Chicago is catching that number at home with a significantly higher cover probability. That tells you this spread is likely inflated due to perception rather than matchup reality. The total is 240, which is high, but not high enough to scare the over, given the pace profile and scoring efficiency expected in this matchup. The picks to close the card are Chicago +6.5 and over 240. Now listen to me, those are the free picks, but the one game I am unloading on tonight, the game that's going to crush your bookie's soul, that's the VIP play of the day at wspicks.com. This is the nuke, the hammer, the max bet, the one play I've circled, the game that will bury your bookmaker 6 feet under. When it hits, and it will, your bookie is going to need a doctor, a lawyer, and maybe even a priest. If you want to ride with me on the biggest bet of the day, get to wspicks.com right now. All right, let's recap everything we're playing today. We're taking Charlotte plus 3 and under 2, 27.5. Washington plus 10 and under 232. Toronto plus 2 and under 221. Miami plus 2.5 and under 244. Brooklyn plus 4.5 and over 221. And Chicago plus 6.5 with over 240. This is Winning Sport Picks, where we don't just bet, we bury bookmakers. Smash that subscribe button, drop your favorite plays in the comments, and hammer that like button like you're hammering your bookie into the dirt. We're cashing, we're dominating, and tonight we're dancing on the grave of your bookmaker. Let's go!